Hey, what's up? This is Danielle from Polygon, and I'm going to show you how to do a monster contract today. One of the early ones, this is in Oxenfurt in Velen. This is the Woodland Beast. You get this one right here on this awesome little message board here in Oxenfurt, and again, this is saying suggested level 6. I'm going to try this with level 5, see how I do. I think it'll be okay. First thing, you can fast travel over here, talk to this dude. And he says, hey, we've got a problem. We've got a big problem, and it is a beast in the woods. It's tearing up all our supplies and so on and so forth. So it's a big issue for this guy. Cool. So we go there, and sort of the first thing you encounter are these two ghills. Now the ghills, this is the first time you fight them in the game if you're doing this sort of at level 5 or 6. And they are nasty. They have really, really bad attack damage. They gang up on you. They're really mean, really ill-spirited beasts, and they have that sort of beast mode attack. So what I did is I equipped my Dragon's Dream bombs, and I tried to sort of sneakily attack them one at a time. So if you, like you see here, if you hit them with the bomb, it'll show they're doing poisoning. It's doing poisoning damage, which is really good. But what you really want to do is set them on fire once you hit them with that bomb. There we go. Nice hit there. That does really good damage to them. And it kind of stuns them a little bit as well. It's not going into its beast mode here. So I'm staying back, and then I'm attacking once I've got it down to about half. So that was good. That worked out pretty well. I'm going to try that with the second one. There are only 2 of them here, so it's not too bad. They won't gang up on you too bad, obviously, if there's only 2 of them. So again, Dragon's Dream bombs. Yeah, you know it worked if they're getting poison damage. And set them on fire, and then you go in for the kill. Just, you know, the usual sort of quick attacks and heavy attacks. And they go down pretty easy using that strategy. I died a few times on this fight until I sort of stumbled onto that one. Then you use your Witcher senses to, you know, kind of figure out what's going on here. It seems like something is fishy around here. It doesn't necessarily look like a beast did it. So, spoiler alert, we're going to find out what actually happened here. Unless this beast, you know, collects military paraphernalia. It's probably not a beast. That trail leads us along to a whole bunch of drowners here. And for drowners, I'm going to use some oil. I'm going to use some nice necrophage oil, because they're weak to that. And they're also weak to fire damage. So I have my Igni sign already here. So definitely make copious use of your Igni sign here. And also a problem when they gang up on you, as I sort of learned that the hard way, trying to get out of the way here. So my blade has oil that they're weak to, that's super helpful, and I've got that fire sign. The big thing with mobs like this is just not to get cornered and not to let them gang up on you, which I do right here, not taking my own advice, but I got out of this one. They have that little jump that can make it difficult to know sort of what range you need to be in to effectively not get jumped, basically, by a whole group of drowners. But they're fairly weak enemies in general. That's why they're always grouped together, I assume. So yeah, just try to dodge out of those attacks. Try to use those Bloodborne skills we've all honed after months of that game, basically. Try to pickle your way out of it, basically. Yep, taking a little bit of damage here, but again, use that fire. Make sure you got that oil going. It's a fairly straightforward fight. Really not that difficult as long as you don't get cornered and ganged up on by these guys. Nothing too crazy right here. So once you do that, you follow that trail, once again, with your Witcher senses. And we're moving into the big reveal here. And also sort of the, always get your herbs. Don't forget about that. The big reveal that has been telegraphed the whole time is that it wasn't really a beast that did this, it was an elf, a group of elves. Really not happy with you, apparently, for being human. So if you sort of take that second conversation option here, you've killed enough, it means you've got to fight with these guys. Now, bombs aren't super effective against humanoid enemies, but they can blind them, which can be very helpful. Same sort of strategy with these guys. Just try not to get cornered and ganged up on with these dudes. There are a bunch of fairly weak brawlers, got their swords and axes, and then there's the an archer who's like level 9. Archers in this game, yeah, if you can kind of get out of their way, they're not too bad to deal with. They're fairly weak. They don't have really good, you know, sort of an ability to block your attacks too well. So Try to use the environment. Try to use that big stone here to not get hit by their arrows. There's some trees you can try to use to not get hit. I'm doing a poor job right there of not getting hit. That's okay. He's kind of hiding behind me there a little bit. And trying to use the environment wisely, but I'm not quite all the way in back of that tree, so doesn't matter. It's cool. This guy's gonna go down easy once I get to him, so here we go. There it is. And that is how you complete your contract for the Woodland Beast. You go back to the Captain Guard dude, and he will give you your reward and say some racist things about elves. And that is how you do it. Good luck.